Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day today. Today we're starting a new modded Minecraft speedrun. Those of you who are joining from my stream asked for me to go over some of the stuff from the stream in a bit more detail. And those of you who are viewing it on YouTube are probably going to try to find out how it is I'm mining diamond blocks with my bare hands. So we're going to cover both of those things as we start our new playthrough today. I'm going to hit create new world. We're going to go in and we're going to go... The point of this run will be start to finish, kind of getting as far as we can. We're going to break it into like 15-ish minute chunks, each one of them focused on something specific. So today we're going to be looking at, like I said, getting the game started and how do we break diamonds and iron and mining with our bare hands without the need for tools. And as soon as this world kind of finishes loading in, we're going to actually pretty much jump right into that as we do some of our other stuff here. So as we load in, like I said, this is a special pack of Minecraft with a couple of mods in it, and nothing we do in this episode is going to be super time gated. You can almost do it right away. So here we are. We've loaded in. You'll see we have a bunch of books in our inventory, which really isn't necessary. Probably just going to toss them all into my inventory, and we can start up right away here. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is kind of start getting some trees, kind of a standard Minecraft experience here. Start getting some trees. Now you're going to notice as I'm farming these trees that over in the bottom right of my screen there's this little like circle with a green bar that's filling up as it goes around the circle. And each piece of wood that I harvest with my bare hand makes the bar go up more and more. And it takes about 10 pieces of wood before it actually fully goes around, which is fine. Having 10 pieces of wood at the start of the game is pretty standard for a Minecraft game. You definitely want to have enough to make like a crafting table and some other stuff. So we'll mine until we fill this out, and this is the secret to how we're going to be able to mine things without any tools, if we don't want to use tools. We're still probably going to use tools for certain things, but you'll see that now the bar's filled up and I just got monk level 1. So if I hit L and I go to Way of the Square Fist, this is part of our monk mod. You'll see break 10 wood blocks with your bare hands, and now my hands can quickly break wooden blocks without tools, and my bare hands do double damage. And so it shows me what I need to do for the other ones. Level 2 is to meditate while watching the sunset, and then level 3 is to swim until we're about to drown. So we're going to do both those things, but the sunset's a little bit away. So let's do some other things right now. I didn't mean to replace that. What we're going to do is obviously make something to craft with. We're not going to make just a traditional crafting table, though. We're actually going to make... what we're going to do here, we're going to turn some of these into planks, get some sticks. And what we're going to do is make a sign. And then we're going to take this crafting table that I have, we're going to combine it with the sign that I just made. And that is going to give us a crafting table on a stick. And so literally, it just goes on my hotbar, and I right-click with it in my hand, and it opens up a crafting grid. I don't have to place one every single time I want to craft something, which is a huge time save. So what I also want to make here is a wooden axe. Not really for chopping down trees, but just to kind of help kill some animals early on for some food. An axe has pretty good damage, although it does attack slow, but if I go up to something and I jump, can I jump right here? Nah, this tree's in the way. If I jump and I hit them as I'm falling, it will crit and pretty much instantly kill everything. I don't know if I can do that to cows, but this cow can't really run. He kind of trapped himself in here. So we're going to come... Any animals we come across that we're going to need, we're going to murder shamelessly. You can see even the cow just died in one hit with a jump crit. Same thing here. Oh, up, down, dead. We're going to do the same thing with the sheeps. The main ones we really want are cows and sheep. Sheep primarily in the early game, so we don't have to sit and wait through... the night. This cow, I didn't want to hit that beehive. I kind of want to head in this direction. I'm much more looking for sheep. I don't... Okay, there's two over here. So this is nice. So I'm going to jump, kill him. I'm going to actually collect these coffee seeds right here. We'll need those later. There we go. That's really... I wanted 3... Oh, I only got 2 wool. None eat. Alright, 1 more sheep. Dead. Alright. So now we got 3 wool. Again, crafting table on a stick. Just gonna make a quick bed here, and now we don't have to worry about the night anymore. There is a ravine right here. That's pretty convenient, but I don't really want to set up shop right here now. I'm going to be collecting random things on the way. Some of them I'll explain, like these mystical flowers, I'll explain later. Not really worried about them right now. But we're just kind of, like I said, we're killing a little bit of time until the sun goes down, and I want to make my way to a more open biome. So we'll head this way. If we could find a village or something, that would be nice. Just to get some extra supplies. Nice open field is fine. Being a bit nomadic and traveling around isn't the worst thing in the world in the beginning of the game. If I see more cows, I'll probably take them down just to get more leather. But most stuff we're just going to ignore as the sun kind of works its way through the sky. I am going to check bodies of water and stuff just to make sure there's no rice. Hang on, actually, I'm going to need more wool at some point. So all the white sheep belong to me. Alright. And we'll keep on moving on. There's some cows over here. Early game, like I said, a lot of hunting. Kind of looking for what I would consider a good starting area. So you'll see, just even with this wooden axe, as long as I jump before I hit, they die right away. And this is going to give me some early game food, some leather, which we can turn into backpacks. So we can carry a bit more. And then, I think I'm... Oh, that one wasn't a crit. Still killed him, though. I only got 3 leather from all of that. Got a steel pumpkin. Might need that later. Unconfirmed. So again, I like to try to move around in the not super crowded with trees biomes because it just makes it so much easier to see what's going on. Alright guys, I've just cut forward here with some editing magic till the end of the first day. Not a lot of exciting stuff was happening as I was moving around. So, right now, we're just looking to want to have an empty hand, and we're just going to watch the sunset. Make sure that nothing goes on. You're not going to see anything happening right now, but in a second, you're going to see that monk bar start filling up again in the bottom right of my screen. We're just going to watch the sunset, and then as soon as it finishes, we have Monk Level 2, which gives us the ability. Our hunger will deplete 50% slower, and your skin has a little bit of armor. So you'll see when that achievement goes away, I have an armor plating above my health. But now we're going to sleep. So it's daytime again. Don't really need to worry about my spawn. And now Monk Level 3, all we have to do is kind of find a pool of water here. And just kind of sit in it, and you're going to see our bar is going to fill up. And we're essentially just going to let our bubble bar run out here. And once it does, and we start to actually take damage, we will get Monk Level 3. Just like that. Monk Level 3 gives us the ability to swim underwater for a lot longer and a little more armor. So as you can see, this is pretty useful. It gives us some useful perks. Monk Level 4, the first one we really are kind of looking for here, is we just have to break 5 stone blocks with our bare hands. This takes some time. Obviously, this isn't the most enjoyable thing to be sitting here watching, but you'll see every time I break a stone, we'll just watch this zombie, he died, that my bar in the bottom right is filling up. And so this is the first one we really wanted to kind of get. Because as soon as I finish this, I'm on block 4 now, I'm going to get an achievement again, and I'll show you the screen afterwards. But basically, I'm going to be able to, whether it's a stone, whether it's sand, whatever it is, I'll be able to work my hands like they're stone tools. So you can see right here, your hands dig with the hardness and speed of stone tools. So at first, you're not really going to notice a difference here. If I harvest the sand, it's still as fast as you'd expect, and same with the stone. But once I get this achievement, if I just kind of save out to the title screen, which is kind of an annoying little workaround that you have to do to get it to work. It's a little buggy, but you just come back out to the main screen, And what we're going to do is we're going to rejoin the game we were just in. And when we reload in, our hands will break things at the proper speed. It doesn't just break them at that speed also, it actually collects the resources like it's supposed to. So normally when you break stone with your hand, nothing gets out, you get nothing out of it. But your hand will actually act like a stone pickaxe and make cobblestone appear, or a wood pickaxe. So if I was to say find an iron ore vein, I could actually break it with my hand. So you'll see, I can now break things as if I had a stone pickaxe. And it's the same with the sand now. You'll see I mine a lot faster. And these levels for the monk, the next level I believe is to pet 20 animals. Can confirm. Yeah, pet 20 animals by right-clicking on them, and that will actually allow us to breed them without any vegetables or wheat or anything. But these monk levels we're going to be working on throughout the run, and it gives us pretty early on the ability to mine with diamond-level tools with just our bare hands. So things like diamonds and obsidian we can easily get. And this is a good example. Copper ore can be mined with a stone pickaxe. So if I just break it, there's my copper ore. Normally if I broke this stuff with my bare hands, I wouldn't be able to get anything out of it. But as we keep leveling up our monk mod, we're going to, I think it's around level 12 or 13, you get the ability to break anything in the game that's not bedrock, essentially. So obsidian, cobalt, ardite, things that normally wouldn't be breakable. What we're going to be starting to do now is kind of moving along the river, and now that we have this kind of speed up of our hands, we're going to be collecting some resources out of the river here, namely gravel, sand, and clay. We're going to need probably about, I would say, a stack of each of these for something that we're going to do. I don't think it will be in this episode, but probably in a later episode. But we want to get this done early because it'll really help us out in the early parts of this game. So I'm going to mine this stuff real quick. I'm going to keep searching around for a good place to set up shop, and then I will probably cut back to you guys with some editing magic. Alright, so I think we've actually found a pretty good place here to set up shop. It's not the most glorious at the moment, but that's okay. We're not really here for glory. There's a nice lava pit down here, which we're going to be able to use to power some of our stuff later on. Up in the distance over there, you can see an Astral Sorcery shrine. So this place, other than a village, has a lot of the stuff that we're going to want as part of our journey. So what I'm going to do is actually kind of right here, where I actually already started digging earlier. I'm going to basically just dig straight down to bedrock, or at least close to diamond level, because my first house is almost always, I don't need that anymore, is almost always going to be as low to the ground as possible. Now I don't have any coal, which I did just think about, so I do have some wood though. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some charcoal and torches, I'm going to light a path all the way down to diamond, and then I will check back in with you guys then. Alright everybody, so I just finished digging down and kind of ran into this little cave system right here, which I think will actually be a good place to set up shop. You can see I dug all the way down from the land above. You're going to hear a bunch of lava bubbles. That's because right over here, there's a big old pool of lava. Just kind of chilling, so that's kind of nice to have access to. But I dug out a little bit. I'll do more digging out off cam, but I wanted to at least get a kind of a basic base set up here for you guys on camera, so you can see kind of what I have and want to add to this base. So obviously I think the first thing, I've really kind of stretched my inventory here. The first thing I'm going to set up is probably my bed, and I'll just kind of plop that. We're not going to dig that way very much because I know the lava's right there, so just set that up right here. Actually the lava is literally, if I punch a hole right here, there's the lava, literally within spitting distance. That's okay though. What we're going to do is make a couple of furnaces. And we're just going to build them here. Kind of keep that separate. Also with my crafting table on a stick, going to make just a basic chest. We're going to upgrade this into something a lot better pretty quickly, but at the very least, I want to get this up and running so I can start storing some stuff. So now a lot of the stuff that I'm not going to use right away, I can start to just kind of get out of my inventory. You can see that I actually ran across some iron ore and stuff on the way down that I was able to grab. But that's kind of all there is to that piece. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this first episode. We're going to, off camera, I'm going to open this up a little bit, get some more supplies, probably some more dirt and a lot more wood, because I'm going to need wood if I'm going to be down here for the foreseeable future. But we're going to set up this base next time, and I'm going to show you guys how to get 1 ore into 2 ingots every time instead of just 1 ore into 1 ingot. So if you're interested in that, check out the next video when it comes out. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time.